Boom. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? Been spending most our lives living in a gangster's paradise. Fuck! I forgot the rest of the words because I sneezed. What's up, Run? What's up, Vato? What's up, Six Lenses? What's up, Switch Bro? What's up, Navy? Not the Navy! The Marines are here. Get out, get out, bro. Get out. The Marines are here. Hold on. I forgot to post on the streams. Oh, never mind. It actually does that anyway. The One Piece movie? You mean the live action trailer, right? That's what you mean, Switch Bro? Let's see. Everybody, yeah, rock your body, yeah. Everybody, rock your body now. I see your baby, alright. So I heard today was the day One Piece get the. Oh yeah, right. Fucking they said that shit in the chat, and I was like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? I saw that in the server. I was like, what the fuck? Let's see. I forgot. I'm just posting it on Twitter, guys. This is what I'm doing. So let's so the trailer itself, because of obvious reasons, I can't play for you guys. So I will leave a link to the trailer in case you haven't seen it already. In the chat here. Paste. And then we'll pin this. And another, yeah. What was the pin message before? Oh, I know what the pin message is. Hold on. No, where is it? Remove this temporarily. I'll repin it later. So we'll pin this. So for those who want to look along with me, we're going to essentially analyze the footage because there are some changes from the original series and then some nice Easter eggs I saw in here. I think it's a better trailer overall. It very much showcases more of what One Piece is. And we get to see a little bit more of the CGI. They do show the fishmen, which was a big concern for me. They decided to go more of a costume route, which I think is probably the smarter choice because realistically, you're not going to get the designs you're going, like, you could, it's not that you'll get the designs you're going for in CGI, but they're not going to be nowhere near as fluid. So I'm going to re-go through the trailer as we do this. So they started off with the Go Roger scene at the beginning. I don't like that they don't make him larger than life, but I'm okay with it. It looks fine. Yeah, they did Fishman. Like I said, relook at the link. Okay, the outfits I've seen the crew in the first like 20 seconds are all in the show. Like Nami rocks the blue shirt and the pants. Although I think this is her filler outfit, and I say filler because it's the outfit she wears, I believe, at the beginning of the series. She rocks this outfit. And this outfit, I don't think is officially canon. I could be wrong. I 100% could be wrong, but I know this is at least anime representative, and it looks like Zoro's rocking his... Hold on. I gotta check one more. I gotta go back a little bit and see. They also showed someone in the green cloak, which I almost thought was Dragon, but it's the wrong time. Zoro's outfit looks familiar, but I'm not 100% sure that one's is there, so I'm not sure. Anyways, I'm going through the first 20 seconds. We're at 20 seconds now. I don't know where the fuck they're at. There's this one scene of them like standing. It's like Usopp, Luffy, Zoro, and Nami. So I'm assuming this has got to be Syrup Village. This has got to be like Usopp's arc. I see they don't have him wearing like traditional overalls. They have him wearing something similar to it, but I don't recognize the area. But it looks like it's, hold on. Yeah, it doesn't show Sanji, so I'm guessing that's Syrup Village. That's the only thing that makes sense there. Yeah, this is East Blue. This is all. It looks like they're doing at least the majority East Blue. Although I didn't see Don Krieg, which is a little concerning. But they are showing Sanji now. I don't know who this is supposed to be. I want to say this looks like this is during Go Roger's death, but I don't know who this is supposed to be. Is this supposed to be Garp? I can't tell. There's nothing on his outfit that clues me in, and Garp didn't rock an outfit like this. So I don't know who this character, this old man character at 22 seconds is supposed to be. The closest thing I can think of is Garp. But Garp wouldn't have been shown this early. Then the pirates are getting excited because it's now the age of pirates. If you want my treasure, you can have it. Go and sit yourself for the One Piece. Nice little reference of the news coup here. I appreciate that they showed the news coup, because news coup I don't think becomes relevant for a little bit, but I'm glad to see it there. It's an important piece of the detail, because that is how news is delivered in the One Piece world. So I very much was happy to see the news coup here at like 32 seconds. Arlong Park is like the last major part other than Logtown, and it looks like this whole season is supposed to be East Blue, which to me is kind of ballsy, because that means you're willing to go to Alabasta and do all that. Alabasta, Drum Island, Little Garden, which that's a lot to do in a second season. And it's also more extravagant areas, so I don't know. And you can't really, and Alabasta is a long arc. Anyways, we're at 32 seconds. So yeah, we get to see the news coup when he's on the small boat in the beginning of the series. The Netflix logo. It looks like they're doing the barrel thing because they show a barrel floating in sea. So I'm hoping that means we're getting the barrel scene, which is one of Luffy's most iconic scenes. Fun fact, the beginning of the One Piece anime is technically a bastardized version of how the first chapter goes, because the first chapter doesn't even take place on like sea. It takes place on land. But the anime changed it, and it looks like they're doing more of the anime's interpretation of the beginning of One Piece versus the manga's interpretation, which isn't a huge deal. Like, the main points still happen. It's just that Nami isn't teased as early, and it takes place on sea with some minor changes in situations because of it. We're about 42 seconds in. Alvida raiding a ship, which is something she does. Once again, they made Alvida fat as hell, but like, I'm curious how they're going to represent, like, they're essentially getting two different actors to play Alvida. I don't recognize this weird cannon thing you see later on. It's like this pink, hold on, let me see. We're at like 50 seconds. I do like that in 50 seconds he's rocking his kid shirt, which I'm a little confused by, because he only has worn this shirt as a child. Like, he wears it like at like 8. He wears it like when he's 8, when he first meets Shanks. We never see this shirt again. So I guess they're using it as a tease of his like night shirt. This has to take place after the buggy shenanigans, because the boat they're on is the buggy boat. So it's before Usopp, but it's after Buggy, if they're going in order. I don't know what this red explosion thing they're doing is, though. The live stream? What the hell is what live stream? Oh, One Piece Day. I wasn't planning to, I'll be real with you. Are they showing off? Are they showing off? Oh, they're teasing when we'll see Gear 5, which is August 6th. That makes sense. Got it. Even though, what's up, Ursa Ringer? We're going through the One Piece live action trailer. It's the pin comment in the chat. So follow along with us. We're just kind of going through here and analyzing the trailer to see if it's good. We're going to talk about other things, y'all. I'm just bringing it up now. So yeah. We're at 51 seconds on the One Piece trailer. I'm going to pause every couple of seconds just to kind of analyze thing. Right now, I'm seeing like a red explosion, and I don't know what that's referencing. The only thing I could think that would make sense that's in East Blue at night. I don't know. Yeah, the buggy ball would be the only thing that would make sense, but it doesn't make sense to be playing at night. Although it looks like they've changed the buggy arc location wise anyway, based off of the trailer, but we'll get into it. So 51 seconds and we hit continue. Whoops, I hit it on the wrong thing. Well, no, this has to take place after Buggy, so I have no idea. They also have him draw the Jolly Roger, which is accurate. That is what Luffy does. He draws the Jolly Roger first and fucks it up. But when he draws it, it looks like he's drawing it before they meet Usopp, which he doesn't do. He doesn't draw the Jolly Roger until they meet Usopp. So I don't know why they made that earlier. Because the joke is supposed to be Luffy can't draw for shit, but like Usopp draws like really well, considering this man has no other talents. So why they added this in earlier is a little weird to me, but oh well. Also, Zoro's wearing an outfit I don't recognize, so I guess they're gonna have the character switch between like normal outfits and like One Piece outfits. Then we get all right. Now we're got the shot with the Going Merry, which I'm a little confused about the shot. So the shot is the Going Merry, and you see Zoro, Luffy, Nami, and Sanji. I don't know where the fuck Usopp is, because they obviously have him at this point because they have the Going Merry. They are all rocking their accurate outfits, so I'm fine with that. Well, we haven't even gotten to Sanji. I haven't even rewatched the Sanji choreography, so we'll get there in a little bit. We're at 1 minute 4 seconds. What the? Oh, this is Nami drawing the map and how ships are getting destroyed. Yeah, so I think they added like. So Buggy stuff I think takes place in like a literal circus, which fine. I guess that's if you want to do that. If you want to go through the circus route for Buggy, make it as gimmicky as possible. That's what it looks like they're doing with Buggy. They do show Mihawk's sword, and I think we see his face later. They also show Mary and they show Mary and Klahadore or Kuro, which means they're not skipping Captain Kuro. Although I don't recognize the house, but it could still be Kaya's house. I'm not sure. We only get one shot of. We never even get to see Klahadore like fully. But I do like the shot. It's like Mary standing, looking scared and sheepish because that's how Mary looks. And then you see the fanning of the claws behind Mary because Kuro's about to strike. But I don't know. Hey, Lightning. I don't know how much of Kuro we're going to gain. I think Kuro, if it's episodic, Kuro might get 2 episodes, I'm thinking. It depends on how much they cover in an episode. Okay. Zoro's in a well somewhere, which I'm not 100% sure what this is referencing. I'm trying to think when he even falls into a well. Yeah, he's like, there's like a shot of him in a well right after the Mary scene at like 1 minute, 13, 14 seconds. And I'm trying to think when the fuck he ever gets knocked into a well in East Blue. In East Blue, yeah, the well confused me. I'm thinking right now, it's gotta be all on Park because it looks like, well, no, it can't be. He's rocking his. You can't see the shirt clearly, but it looks like the shirt around Buggy's section. So I don't know what he's rocking. I don't know. Is it something to do with happens early East Blue with Shu the dog and the mayor? We haven't seen the mayor or Shu, so I don't know. But we know we're doing Buggy. I just don't know how much of Buggy we're doing. That's the problem. We don't, and we haven't seen Don Krieg yet. We've seen Sanji, but we haven't seen Geen and we haven't seen Don Krieg, but we have seen Mihawk. So I don't know, but I'm gonna, like I said, we'll keep going through the trailer. We're not even halfway through it yet. We're at 1,014 seconds. If anyone remembers anything with the Well and Zoro, remind me. The only thing I'm thinking is it's got to be Arlong Park. That's the only time that would even make sense. I have no other than that. They're just making up something for it. They also have them like chilling in this circus. I guess where it's like this area where like the pirates are just. I guess the idea is that they're visiting this circus, and that's how they run into Buggy. That's the way it seems to be. It doesn't seem like it's just well, of course it's rushed. They're making it a season versus like East Blue that was like 50. East Blue was 50 episodes. This is not even. This is probably what 12 or 23. I mean, or 26. And I'm thinking it's probably 12. So it's gonna be rushed no matter what. There's no way they're covering everything, and they've already abridged some shit. Now the clown. Now listen, the clown ticket could also be their base. That was at like one of the top areas of that town that they were taking over. That could be what's happening. I'm not sure, but that could be viable. Although we haven't seen Kabaji either, or Moji. No, you do see Kobe. You see Kobe Ursa Ringer. So I see what they done with Buggy, design wise, outfit wise. They pretty much nailed him. Like as far as Buggy in live action, you get to see him in 1 minute 17 seconds. This is Buggy visually. We don't get enough of Buggy like personality wise, and I don't know how many of the jokes they're gonna keep, because Buggy, for all intents and purposes, is kind of like a gag character for like, especially in the early half of this. So I don't know if they're gonna do the nut kick joke or Nami stealing the treasure or Zoro getting stabbed and them finding out about. That's how they find out about his ability. Like I don't know how much. It doesn't look like a lot of that's gonna stay, because they show off his chop chop cannon, even though they're not using the move correctly. The cannon was just his hands. That's all he was doing. He aimed his hands and he go chop chop cannon, and he shoot his hand out, and his hand was meant to like grab a motherfucker. And I think the first time we saw it, Luffy stepped on his hands. Yeah, they do some weird things with yeah, I'm a little confused. So you see Buggy, and then you see Nami and Zoro in the dark. It looks like Zoro's already been cut up a little bit. I can't tell. They got Nami and Zoro sitting here in the dark of the tent, and then you turn the camera, and it's Buggy separating all his body parts, going chop chop cannon, and they're being surrounded by it. Although they're not using cannon correctly. In my opinion, they're not using, like, that's not how his move works. So that's already something I don't really care for. Then they're in like some sort of like pirate battle, which I know happens. It does happen. It just happens in a different way. Because that's when we find out Usopp can actually shoot the cannon pretty well. I think this is also how Luffy gets separated. No, Luffy gets separated like at the beginning of Barati A, because one of the Navy officers shoot at the goddamn Going Merry at like point blank range, and Luffy trying to redirect the cannon accidentally loses grip one of his hands, and he gets sent flying into the side of the Barati A. So yeah, we see Buggy using chop chop cannon, which is what they're calling it. Then they get fired on by some sort of cannon from another ship. And then there's a shot of Luffy, which I'm assuming he's fighting Klahadore here, or Kuro, because I see like 3 like minor blades pointing at him. Although, once again, not sure why he's rocking essentially a Dressrosa shirt, but whatever. That seems to be what they're doing with him, is I'm rock the Dressrosa shirt. And then they have, oh god, they have the fucking. So then we get to see the first shots of like Sanji versus Kurobe. And I can tell it's Kurobi when you see his arms. But they have him doing some goofy shit. Like, because Sanji's moves, because Sanji, let's be real here, Sanji's attack pattern was always more exaggerated. Like, half the shit he was doing, a normal person can't kick like that and be consistent. So they had to kind of change how his moveset works. And then, of course, you see Kurobi catch his foot. But it looks like I think what they've done is that they've smushed the Baradier and Baradier and Arlong into one arc. Like, or they've, like, turned it to where Arlong Park is led into with Baradier. Like it's still Baradier, but, like, Arlong leads into Baradier. Which means I think Don Krieg has been axed out, realistically. That's the vibe I'm getting. Also, I'm not a huge fan of how they got Kurobi looking. But this was the issue we were going to run into anyway. One Piece characters look intrinsically goofy. And only really work animated. If you see the freeze frame of Kurobi's face in like 1 minute 32 seconds, you can look at him and go, God, this thing looks ugly as fuck. Why? Because they can't make him look any other way. Like, he can't have like human proportions. Because the problem is that One Piece characters, a lot of them don't have normal human proportions. Like, I don't know how you're gonna do like Satori and Hattori from Skypiea. Those motherfuckers are balls. Like, what? So some of these are gonna look weird. Kurobi is a casualty of not looking good. Arlong doesn't look intrinsically good, but that's what was gonna happen. But yeah. Anyways, moving forward. Well, because you can't make Alvida ridiculously anime fat. Like, Alvida could never be Alvida fat, because Alvida fat, a woman would be dead. Let's just be real here. So she's just chubby, which is hilarious, because if they show what happens to her, then she'll be slim. Literally, there's gonna be two different actresses anyway for her. You don't really do tall characters in the show. You can't. Luckily, that doesn't come up too bad, but it's gonna come up later. Also, I don't like Sanji's look in this show. Like, he has, like, if you look at Sanji's face when he's rocking his blonde hair, he looks probably the worst. It looks like his hair's too short. I don't know what it is. It looks like Sanji's hair is too short for what he's supposed to look like, or he just doesn't look right with the hair. No, Don Krieg is probably gone because it took too. Arlong Park is the most iconic arc in East Blue. Don Krieg's arc, for the most part, is kind of a wash, other than the Mihawk fight. Like, when people talk about poignant moments, I'm surprised Clawhador is still there. I think the only reason why Clawhador is still there, and I don't even know if they're going to do the full story for that. I think they're going to, now that I've seen Mary, because why show Mary? But I don't even think Sanji's actor, it looks like a cosplay is what it looks like. They do have Zoro and Sanji argue. It doesn't happen for a while. Like, it doesn't happen a lot. But you get like a quick scene of them arguing, which is good, because they do argue. I just hope they know when to tone it down, because early on they argue, but it wasn't like as aggressive as it would get later on. And it looks like they're in what is this? Kokoashi Village, because I think I see Gin in the background, or I see someone rocking the hat that Gin rocks. I'm not sure though, because I don't see a pinwheel, so you know. Then they have this really ridiculous scene where Zoro's like running on the side of the wall, and it looks like they're in Arlong Park. Yeah, they're on Arlong Park and they're fighting. The vibe I'm getting here is that what they've done. What does it say? Shark ass? Is that what this is? Oh, Shark Attack. So yeah, we're at Arlong Park. I don't know why there's a fucking sign in the back that says Shark Attack, but whatever. They put in some filler fighting of like them fighting like minor characters. Not even minor characters, just like fucking fodder. That's what some of these other shots are. So them fighting fodder, fishman fodder, which for some reason the fishman fodder are using swords, even though they really don't have to, because they're fishermen. Then they got Nami in this pink outfit that looks kind of familiar, but I don't think it's exactly what it's supposed to be. But whatever, it's kind of close. And I've already accepted that they're not gonna all rock the same. They're all their manga counterpart outfits. Some of them are gonna rock different outfits. Then there's this one shot of like the whole crew together in the I guess the dining room. Fine. There's nothing really wrong with it. I don't like, by the way, I'm just gonna say this right now. I don't like that the Going Mary's mask head is not colored in. Like, I've seen this mask head like 4 fucking times, and every shot I see it in, it's just pure white. Why not color the horns brown and the eyes black? Why is this motherfucker all white? This is like a minor thing, and it doesn't matter, but motherfucker, why is Mary's head on the goddamn boat just pure white? Personal opinion, it just bugs the shit out of me. So the thing is that they show the Baratier. They show the Baratier and they show people docking at the Baratier. There's the shot of... You're implying we even get to a Nell, Ursaringa. We have a bunch of shit to go through before we even touch a Nell. The shot of Baratier looked good. The Baratier does look really good. They really didn't nail the set design. I'm not mad at the set design. I don't know what the fuck they got Usopp wearing here. He's wearing like this fake ass... I don't know what this is supposed to be, bro. They got Usopp wearing this fake ass like pirate outfit, like old, like traditional pirate outfit. With no context. I'm so fucking confused. I'm so confused why Usopp's rocking this outfit. Considering he has never worn a knockoff pirate outfit in the show. Unless it was like promotional shit. So I'm very confused by the fucking weird knockoff outfit. You got Luffy wearing this overalls with the red shirt under it. And it very much reminds me of his outfit in Film Red. I think this is like his exact outfit in Film Red. Well, it's early in the movie outfit. By the way, still haven't seen the goddamn still haven't seen the movie yet, but just saying. I've seen clips of him rocking this outfit. So I'm thinking this is probably an Easter egg. Then we're in Kokiyashi Village with just Luffy, Sanji, Zoro, and Usopp. But no Nami, so I'm guessing this has got to be Kokiyashi Village. Nami sitting by the grave of Belmere, and they do have a shot of the tangerines. So I'm fine with that. That's a nice shot. I don't recognize the outfit she's rocking, but the shot is about what I would have expected. Oh no, it's the whole tangerine field. You can see it in the background. That's a fine shot. I have no issues. Then they show Arlong, and I just realized what's happening. Luffy's getting punched out of the Baratier by Arlong. If you have to stop the shot a little bit, but it looks like it's Luffy getting punched out of the Baratier by Arlong. So I think my theory is right. They smushed Arlong and Baratier together. Like they're like, it's almost not, it's like essentially the fishermen are introduced in Baratier. Because if you go to like 1 minute 54 seconds, you're seeing Luffy getting punched out of the Baratier by Arlong. So they've essentially smushed in those two arcs. So they probably have completely axed out Don Krieg and Geen, and we're just saying fuck all that. Now I know Mihawk is here because you can't avoid Mihawk. So they're probably gonna, they're probably gonna use Mihawk to kind of still like Mihawk, Zoro getting his ass whooped. That'll still be there. Although that also means Sanji's development is gonna be very fucking weird. But it's not like it depended on Don Krieg, but still, the fight with Don Krieg was important for Sanji to see Luffy in action and how he was a man who stuck by his words. The problem is that Sanji's first interaction with Luffy fighting is going to be him getting dog walked by Arlong. They're going to turn Arlong into like a two-part thing. He's probably, if I had to take a shot in the dark, Arlong is going to crash the Barati 8. Zoro's going to be incapacitated by Mihawk. They're going to be two separate events, but they're still going to happen. And Luffy's gonna get dog walked by Arlong, and Nami's gonna have to go back with Arlong, and so we're still gonna do we gotta go find Arlong and we gotta go get Nami back, but we're just gonna have it where Luffy probably gets his ass whooped the first time and then comes back for the second round to beat his ass, which I don't like because Luffy literally never took a loss in the original series up until Crocodile. Crocodile was the first loss he ever took, and he lost twice to Crocodile. Either Arlong is getting two-piece or Arlong is being a menace to society like he should be. Arlong was a problem, but Arlong wasn't that fucking much of an issue other than his like inherent advantage as a fishman. But I just don't like the idea of you making Luffy seem weaker than he is, because Luffy goes through the entirety of East Blue. The only person he can't beat is Smoker, and that's on some devil fruit nonsense. And then if we're talking about like an actual fight, he loses for reals. It's Crocodile, which to me was very important because Crocodile was one of the 7 warlords of the sea. He earned that right to be a fucking problem. Arlong is the hardest, I would say, is the hardest enemy he fights in East Blue, but he's still not like, I don't think he deserves the level. I think they're gonna boost him up in the show and by proxy make Luffy look weaker. And I'm not in love with that. But that's the direction it looks like they're doing. And once again, I'm not a fan of Arlong's fucking design. They tried to do the sawtooth and it just looked goofy. Well, yeah, Ursa Ringer. Yeah, I get that. I don't like the direction they're gonna take with it. Also, once again, Arlong looks ugly as sin. They fucked up his nose is about the best they could do with it in live action. But doesn't look great, but at least his outfit looks like Arlong. They also made him less blue, which is a little weird. Because he's pretty blue. He's still got Usopp in this goofy ass pirate. I hate this outfit. I guess the idea is that they're fishermen so they can look rough. They've also, the way this shot, there's another shot at 2 minutes where it looks like they're around the area where like Zoro was tied up. Like the thing in this is supposed to be Axe Hand Morgan's area. So they've introduced Nami early. Now granted, Nami's in this arc, but Nami doesn't interact with him until Buggy. So it looks like, from what we know, they've cut out Don Krieg and Gin. They're introducing Nami early to the crew. And I guess they're doing Kuro, but like I feel like it's gonna be abridged. Because we haven't even seen Django yet. We've only seen Mary and Klahadore, which means we'll definitely see Kaya. But we haven't seen Django. So like how much of Syrup Village are we getting? How much of Usopp's arc are we getting? Then they have this scene with Zoro telling Luffy about, I'm a part of your crew, so like I'm with you until it's over, which I really hope isn't the replacement for the I will never lose again speech. Because if it is, I'm going to be fucking mad. Because that speech only works if it happens the way it happens in the anime, or at least keep the same energy. Like he needs to have just gotten his ass whooped and making this claim right after getting his ass whooped. Go, if you hear the speech that Zoro's starting to talk about something that's somewhat similar to that, around like 2 minutes and 2 seconds. And I'm like, this better not be what the speech is. But it looks like this happens at least right after he gets his ass whooped by Mihawk. Because you can't see his whole body, but you can see that there's a bandage that like is on his shoulder. Which is the bandage he has after he gets cut by Mihawk. This is also when he gets his famous scar. Like, they're on his chest. So I think this happens after that fight. I just don't know to what degree. They at least still show Arlong with the right sword style. Hey Dean, I'm analyzing the fuck out of this, bro. They gave him the same kind of sword style, the sword that Arlong normally has at 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Arlong Park looks good set wise. Like I said, the set design looks pretty consistent, so I have no issue with the sets. Oh, they even do the shot. I think this is the shot of the village that's right next to Kokoyashi that gets flipped upside down because Arlong was in a bad mood. I think that's what this shot with Nami is, which is great. That's a nice attention to detail because that shot, although, I mean, that city wasn't really important in terms of the main plot, but it was a good show of Arlong's strength as a character. Looks like they're doing the Nami, like the Luffy, get out of here. This has nothing to do with you. You don't belong here. And then her turning around and going, Tasukete, or like, help me. It looks like they're showing that scene here at night, which I don't know why they made it a night shot, but I guess the idea is that, because the way it works in the anime is that when the shot's during the day, because they fight literally right after it. Here, they're making it sound like, I think they're going to split it up, where the nighttime comes and she breaks down, and then because if the scene transitions the way it's supposed to, then that means the rest of her family in Kokoyashi Village is already run out to fight Arlong. Which, I don't know if they're still going to do that. We haven't seen Gin, or Nojiko for that matter. Are we even going to get the flashback for Belmere? I don't know. Then they have Luffy and Arlong fighting inside, which they're not in. I hope they're not inside in the beginning. It depends on how many jokes they keep. It's like, you pissed off my friends, and then fucking. Oh, is this Luffy? Okay, so I think this is supposed to be. The idea here is that they have Luffy punching one of the pillars inside. I think this is him doing the whole, like, destroying the area because this is this is viewed as a prison for Nami. Actually, I think this is meant to be Nami's room. They just made it way bigger. I think this is meant to be Nami's room because I think the things around them are the maps that she makes. I think. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not in love with Buggy's Chop Chop. I'm also not in love with the fact that they misnamed his attack. Like, the attack and the animation going with the attack is not how it works. Because Chop Chop Cannon is not a full body attack. What I think they were trying to do was Chop Chop Festival, and they turned it into something else. But I'm not sure. But I'll say it this way. It's not Chop Chop Cannon. Then they're going to... They better not. Belmere better be dead. Actually, fucking supposed to be. So Luffy versus Arlong. Arlong still doesn't look good. We get a little bit of Shanks in the beginning, which not in love with his actor either visually, but that we don't have a lot to go off with Shanks. There's only like a couple scenes with Shanks. Then Usopp rocking his classic slingshot, which looks fine. I'm fine with the slingshot. His fucking outfit. Now he's wearing another Dressrosa looking outfit. It's pissing me off. What is with these motherfuckers wearing Dressrosa type outfits? It's just making me mad. Then this really overly exaggerated shot of Luffy, Nami, and Zoro fighting the Marines, which once again looks like it's meant to be like Axe Hand Morgan. My other question is, are we going to get Helmeppo? Because that is important. Let's see. Then we get to see a little bit of Mihawk, and it's definitely the Baratier because you can see the Going Merry behind him. They kept his sword about what it is, but they better do what they did in the anime, where Zoro technically only earns the Black Blade because of Mihawk's respect, not because he was strong enough to make him use it. Let's see. Oh, never mind. We did get to see his face. Hold on. It's just a really short shot. I'm fine with Mihawk's face. They even kept his eye. They even gave him the yellow contacts. You know what? Mihawk's fine. Physically, he looks fine. Then they do this crazy like jump. Although I do find it interesting that so there's this shot of them both, of Zoro and Mihawk jumping towards each other with the Black Blade, which once again is only gonna fucking work if this is supposed to be the final shot after he's already gotten his ass whooped. Because if it's not, I'm gonna be mad. But once again, it's in front of the Baratier after he's not cut up a shit. That's the other thing that's important. Mihawk still needs to cut a ship in half. Because if you don't make Mihawk look like a dangerous threat now, it's not going to mean as much considering how much of this man is Zoro's goal. And then we get them getting attacked by the sea monster, Shanks and Luffy. The only thing I don't like is that they're in the boat, which they're not in the boat originally. They're in the water originally. Then some more Sanji fighting Fishman. Then we get to see Gatling. I'm like 50-50 with Gatling. Gatling doesn't look bad, but they made it a bigger deal than what it is, especially considering Gatling isn't even the move. Gatling isn't even like a crazy move in the fight. Like the biggest move in the fight is actually his axe or battle axe, depending on how you want to translate it out. Which he does look like he's going to use because you see a shot later. So he uses Gatling, and he's like, "What's so special about you?" And then you get the classic scene of Shanks putting the hat on a young Luffy. The outfits are fair. He's rocking the cape because he's lost his arm at this point. He looks like he has a scar on his face. They do like the classic scene where Luffy stretches out his cheek. It's a little bit differently shot, but it is the shot itself. I think actually I would agree. Luffy's like actor. It's probably been the most consistent for me personally. Which is hilarious. Because my fear is that he wasn't going to be because Luffy's so fucking goofy. But I do like his actor. You see a glimpse of Actan Morgan. You see like a glimpse. You see like this dude with this arm, and you see a big ass axe, and I think you can see the outline of his metal jaw. So we are getting Actan Morgan, but we just haven't seen him in full glory. But it looks like we are getting him. Then they still have... They have Luffy do Gun Gun Whip. I'm not in love with the way it's shot, but, you know... Beggars can't be choosers. Wait a minute, I didn't beg for this either. Fuck, I guess... It doesn't look great. I mean, Pop-Tarts. Then they have him do Battle Axe, and it comes out the top of Arlong Park. So this is the way he beats Arlong seems to be exactly the same, which is great. Then they have Luffy riding on his favorite spot, which is on top of Mary's head, and you can see Nami in the background a little bit, and the Straw Hat logo on the flag. So all that's fine. Who the fuck is messaging right now? Getting goddamn notifications like motherfuckers have gone crazy. Hold on. Let me mute this. Anyways. Hey, Jazz. Yeah, I'm going through the One Piece Netflix trailer and just talking about things. We're almost done. We're in like the last 30 seconds of it. At 2 minutes and 29 seconds. So yeah, Luffy sitting at his favorite spot. I'm fine with all that. Other than Mary not being colored in, it's pissing me off. Coloring the goddamn mask of the goddamn goat. It's pissing me off. Why is he all white? Just color the horns in the eye. That's it. Then they show up to Arlong Park. I don't like the shot because the shot is... They better still have the walk. Because the shot here shows the entire crew. Which I'm not in love with because Nami shows up later. That's the way this works. Like, so Nami freaks out, tells him he has nothing to do with this and to leave. And then she breaks down and asks for Luffy to help her. Luffy agrees. Luffy, Zoro, and Usopp and Sanji walk up first. And then Nami shows up a little bit later, right? That's the way this is supposed to happen. Having them show up all at once is not gonna work because if you take away my famous walking scene, it's literally one of the most poignant scenes. Also, if he does not, I think he still breaks the door open. I just realized that. I think they still have him break the door open of Arlong Park and be like, no, he doesn't. The door is just open. It's not how this fucking works. The way it's supposed to work is they all do the fucking walk, and then all of a sudden Arlong's laughing. He looks over, and the walls just start shattering like, and then it busts open, and he's like, which one of you is Arlong? Like, if you don't, that scene, that whole sequence is goated. If you fuck that up, we're gonna have a problem. But sorry, I'm gonna keep going. We're at 2 minutes 30 seconds. And I think we're just at the One Piece logo. Yeah, we're just at the One Piece logo. I think there's something out there. Okay, so this is the part I thought was nice. So we get this is the only shot of Kobe I think we get here. It's Kobe and Luffy looking at like all the Wanted posters, and if you pay attention, you can see a bunch of fucking references here. But you have to pay a lot of attention to catch all of the references. So I got it paused at 2 minutes and 41 seconds, and I see Alvida, I see Cavendish, fuck. It's like propaganda. I know you see Bellamy in a different shot. Although I don't like I hope that's not the actor for Bellamy because we're having fucking problems. Foxy. They show Foxy, but they don't show his nose. Yeah, I think this is meant to be Bellamy. Yeah, it's Bellamy, and it does not look good. I really hope that's not Bellamy because Bellamy looks goofy as fuck. And then it's like a joke of him getting mad about how Luffy doesn't have a Warner poster yet. I'm like, Luffy, you haven't done anything to be wanted yet. Right now, you're just a fucking civilian. And then that's the trailer. So I want everyone to give their thoughts first, and then I'll give mine. Because I've been talking for a minute, so I'll let you guys give your thoughts. What the hell was that? Sorry, I felt like I felt something that was bugging the shit out of me. Might have been my own paranoia, though. Yeah, it definitely could be my own paranoia. Anywho. So yeah. What did you guys feel about the trailer? Ooh. Well, I cracked this drink open because Pop-Tarts are great, but Pop-Tarts have a bunch of fucking bread in it. Because right now, I would say for me, I overall think it's a better trailer than the first one. I'm not in love with it, but it's alright. No, you're not going to hear the 4K. Hell, you'd be surprised if you hear the We Are opening. I mean, I think you have to, but I don't know if they're going to actually do it. But I don't even think they're going to use We Are as the intro. So, yeah, I doubt it. But it's weird. The references they make here are kind of hilarious. Although Cavendish makes sense because Cavendish apparently came up around the same time Luffy did. So it makes sense that Cavendish would already be wanted. So I'm fine with Cavendish. Foxy seems like a weird reference. Bellamy makes sense as well. Although I think actually I just realized something. I think Bellamy's bounty is wrong. Hold on, because Bellamy's bounty I thought was only 50,000. Hold on. I think they got his bounty wrong. I'm gonna check though, real quick. What was Bellamy's bounty? The start off, or was that right? I'm trying to make sure. No, that's right. No, that's right. It is 55. I thought it was like 50,000 or something. No, because Luffy was 100 by that point. So it's interesting that they already showed Bellamy at 55, saying Bellamy has had that for a minute. Let's see. Sorry, I got distracted. Let's see. Let's see. So yeah, Bellamy's at 55. I don't think we get to see Foxy's. No, Foxy's at 24. There's no way Foxy's is at 24,000. Hold on. That doesn't sound right. Foxy's is. There's no way Foxy's. No, that is right. That's his bounty's only 24,000. That's kind of crazy to me, bro. His bounty is only 24,000. That's hilarious. When is that even revealed? Is that revealed in his arc? I know it's probably revealed when he's first introduced. Yeah. I don't even know if they're gonna do the Nami stabbing her tattoo thing, which you kind of need to do because the tattoo needs to be the Arlong symbol. Then she stabs it and kind of mangles her shoulder a bit, and then they have I forget who, I think it's like one of the doctors reconfigures the tattoo to where now it's like a pinwheel and a tangerine. Now it's on some anime goofy shit, but the point is that her tattoo has to get fucked up to some degree, in order for the change into what it actually is. Although if you notice, all the shots have her shoulder covered, which is important because she doesn't reveal her shoulder until afterwards, once the tattoo's been changed, or during the arc when we see the Arlong tattoo to begin with. For me, I'm in a weird spot because it's better. I still am not in love. I'm not like overly excited. I think I'm in a weird spot with it. Like, it's okay. I don't think it's terrible, but it just doesn't. I don't like the fact that you skip Don Krieg. I have fears that you're gonna fuck up the Zoro fight with Mihawk. I don't like the idea of Arlong two-piecing Luffy, which is a little unfair, considering Luffy doesn't lose a real fight into a crocodile. Even though that's on some Logia bullshit too, but still. We don't see Smoker at all. We don't see Kaya. Yeah, this is a show. It's a TV show. We don't even see Zeph. I just realized something. We don't see Zeph. Are we gonna get the flashback of Kuina? We're getting Luffy's flashback, but are we getting Zoro's? Are we getting Nami's? We kind of have to get Nami's. You showed me the gravesite of Bellmare. You better give me Nami's flashback. The only ones of the Arlong crew we saw was Arlong and Kurobi, so you better show Hachi. You have to show Hachi, and you better show Chu, because those are characters that the main cast fight. We didn't get to see Kabaji or Moji for Buggy. We only saw Buggy. We didn't see Django with Kuro or the was it Neon Brothers, the Cat Neon Brothers that Zoro ends up fighting. Neither of those show up. Like, there are still characters that aren't being shown or don't exist. And it would be a shame. To me, all the major fight characters should be already being shown, unless you're just skipping those fights. And considering Zoro and Nami are interacting with Buggy without Luffy, makes me think that they're somewhat skipping those fights. Do you think they'll do the Zoro and Luffy challenge? Is that, you mean when they first meet Usopp and Usopp lies and then like Luffy calls his bluff and it scares him shitless? He's like, oh fuck, these are real pirates. I know what you're talking about. It's like it's literally when they first meet. Although Usopp has to do the line. Also, we haven't even seen his crew, Carrot, Onion, and Pepper. I'm curious. We haven't seen the kids yet. They're also important. A lot of Usopp stuff has been like not shown. We still haven't seen Helmeppo. Like, considering this show comes out in like a little bit over a month, I'm kind of like, how much are we gonna see? Because it feels like we still haven't seen enough. Oh, apparently they announced DLC for Pirate Warriors 4. Which characters did you announce? That's Uta. What the fuck am I looking at? What are the... Oh, snap. No, my bad. I guess because it's One Piece Day, they're mentioning all this, so I'm trying to see. Pirate Warriors 4 isn't even that big of a deal. I'm just looking. I didn't know Don. I know they didn't do Don, but I wonder if they'll do Gum Gum Mallet. Yeah, but Don Creek is like the only time he ever uses it. So if you don't do it now, there's gonna be a problem. Like Mallet is not a well-known move, so I'm very concerned when you're gonna do it. Sorry, I'm like looking. Oh, is this? Oh, the DLC for Pirate Warriors is literally just his Wano outfit. Looks like. Yeah, I got more DLC, or they revealed it, because now they're showing off Gear 5. My question is, how goofy is it in the game? Like, I need Gear 5 footage. You can't just show me this. We still don't know the DLC for the other characters, but Gear 5 Luffy, you gotta. I think people. I know that's Uta, and I don't know this other silhouette. This other silhouette looks like fucking. It looks like it's Crocodile, but it doesn't make sense if that's Crocodile. But yeah, so that's where we're at with One Piece stuff. That's all I can really say. That's all I can really think of. So they're pulling Gear 5, and yeah, they're putting Gear 5 in Pirate Warriors 4. Which I need people to understand something. Like, I understand that Gear 5 is important to show off. I'm not even saying I don't want to see it. But if you're going to show Gear 5, you better fucking understand that Gear 5 is an over-exaggerated commitment every time you do it. Like, if you do not properly show off, like, Gear 5 needs to be a cartoony mess every time it's shown. And if they don't do that, we're going to have a fucking fight. Yeah, now we just have a bunch of like One Piece stuff going on. Yeah, they're just showing. There's a bunch of One Piece love on Twitter, which I'm happy about. And they've shown so much of Gear 5, it's ridiculous. I feel like this was not really fair, though. You shouldn't have really shown Gear 5 this much, considering the fans haven't seen it yet, but okay. Alright. GG's. But yeah. At least with the trailer, I'd say it gets like a 7 out of 10. 7 to 6 out of 10 for me. It kind of just... I'm not... It's a better trailer overall, but I'm still not in love with it. But it is an improvement. I'm not going to act like it's not an improvement. I'm just not... I'm not as excited as I wanted to be, I guess. I'm quickly scrolling to see if I miss anything. Oh, what is this? Oh, this must be the... Oh, this must be like the... No, I don't care about that. That's fine. Sorry, I'm seeing like a weird mixture of shit going on right now. Let's see. We do still need a One Piece Fighters game, but I don't think we're gonna get it. If I had to be perfectly honest, I don't think we're gonna fucking get it. So I'm not banking on that. Let's see. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I guess Cartoon Network is showing off the Tiny Toons Adventures reboot. Okay. I guess this is what we're doing. Alright. Sorry. It feels like I got on Twitter and I just fell into a rabbit hole of information, bro. But yeah. The show. Ooh, okay, hold on. I'm actually looking at the Gear 5 trailer in the anime. Which obviously is August 6th, but like, yeah, they need to understand something. If you do this, you gotta goofify. This has gotta be some goofy shit. And it doesn't look as goofy as I wanted it to be. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. It's not as goofy as I thought it was going to be, just off of some of the clip previews. It looks kind of goofy, but it needs to be. I need it to be Looney Tunes goofy. I want you to fucking go squash and stretch like a motherfucker on this. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there was anything else of note I need to bring up. Um, I think that might be it right now. Um, Ray is thick. I really fucking thick. Fucking that. I'm sorry, y'all. Whew. Anyways, is there anything I need to bring up? Anything else One Piece really I need to bring up? Someone just let me know so I know. Because otherwise, I think I'm gonna keep it simple. I think I'm gonna keep it simple and just leave it at like an hour stream, only because I already streamed not yet, Wednesday. Plus that, I think this weekend is gonna be more of a us just chilling and talking instead of like full on like game streams. I mean, I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'll be real with you. Oh well, we won't see that in this season anyway, Switch bro. We won't see Chopper in live action. We probably won't see Chopper in live action until season 2, and that's if they get that far and if it even is that good. Because Chopper has to be CGI. You can't even do an act. Chopper's design doesn't work for actor unless he's in certain forms. So he's got to be CGI, and he's not gonna. Yeah, Saturday game has not been decided yet to run. So I'm still working a lot of that shit out, bro. Like a lot of this is still like me trying to figure shit out. So yeah, it's not figured out yet. Plus that I'm still kind of like recovering from the trip, the vacation stuff. So yeah. What the fuck? How? Also, oh, Kevin's messaging me. All right. Chopper will go through a Sonic the First movie design phase. Oh, probably. Absolutely right. He probably will. Although Netflix should know better. So if they go through the same problem, that's on them. Revolver, I haven't decided anything yet, bro. I'm still thinking about it. But I think I'm gonna leave the stream as it is now. I don't really. I think if I see, I didn't know the One Piece trailer was gonna come out today. I wasn't paying attention. Otherwise, this is gonna be just more of a conversation about like gaming news and stuff, and like Switch 2 rumors, PS5 Pro rumors, the Activision buyout thing. I was gonna go through all that, and then I realized that the One Piece trailer was out, and then it was One Piece Day, and people were out here getting their dick sucks for free. I always miss out on all the good stuff, but I figured I'd at least talk about the trailer. Um, so I might say the gaming news conversation for tomorrow, and leave it just as a simple 1 hour and some change stream for you guys. And hopefully this won't get demonetized like the last 4 fucking streams. Because y'all don't understand, the last 4 or 5 streams have all been like demonetized. So really doesn't make me happy about that shit. I think Tyrone is still streaming though. Because I think Tyrone is doing... I think he did the reaction and now he's doing like Scarlet and Violet stuff. Right? I don't know. I guess he hasn't finished the... Oh, he hasn't finished. I think he's finishing up the reaction. So yeah, I'm gonna link Tyrone's channel here, and I'm gonna pin it. Yeah, there we go. So go over there and support Tyrone. I think he's finishing up the live reaction for the Pokemon Horizons episode, and I think he's doing Terra raids afterwards. So if y'all want to do some Scarlet and Violet stuff, go hang out on Tyrone's channel. I think what I'm going to do now is just end it here. And tomorrow I might do a gaming stream, or we might just I might try doing a members only stream. I'll be real with you. Just to see. I feel like I should probably do something. I don't know. But that's all for future me to worry about. That's the me from like 12 hours from now. He can worry about that shit. Me right now don't give a fuck. But I hope if nothing else you guys were entertained. For those who want to talk about the One Piece live action trailer, you have now essentially an hour's worth of content to talk about it. So, and get my thoughts and opinions and my concerns. But at the very worst, at the very least, it looks like the show will be decent. My only thing will be is how much of the stuff is cut out. And right now it looks like Don Krieg is cut out. And maybe some other characters. I wonder if Johnny and Yosaku are even going to be in here. Because Johnny and Yosaku are not technically necessary. But they are relevant in the arcs they're in. They're just not necessary. So I can see Johnny and Yosaku getting cut out. It kind of just depends. But yeah, I'll leave it at that, guys. So I'm going to call it. This has been your boy, the Insane Game Freak. That's the game. Play to win. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace all. One piece all. Go support Tyrone the God 3 on Twitch. So go enjoy him. And I will probably see you guys tomorrow. Later days, everybody. Later days.